Hi, I'm John from the YouTube channels Pro Craps and Casino Gaming TV. This year's Craps for the Cure is going to be held November 11th and 12th in Las Vegas at Casino Quest. The whole thing will be streamed live on the Casino Quest YouTube channel. This year, obviously, we're raising money for veterans moving forward, which helps to raise service animals for veterans with PTSD. It costs $50,000 to raise one dog. That's our goal this year. Let's put one dog into one veteran's house as a group. Join us again for 20 hours over 2 days of straight up craps play, talk, competitions, dice throwing, strategy breakdowns, dealing practice, you name it. If it's got to do with craps, we're doing it for 20 straight hours to raise money for our vets. Looking forward to seeing you out there live at Casino Quest or on their YouTube channel. Again, if you want to donate, there's plenty of chances to donate at crapsforthecure.com. We have auction items, raffle items, event ticketing while you're there, and of course, live donations and pledges taken during the broadcast. Can't wait to see you there. Can't wait to hook up one vet with a dog. Let's get this done, everybody. See you on Veterans Day weekend. In the meantime, God bless. All righty, good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Craps, y'all. Here we go. Oh, that's a little bit blurry. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can change that. That's not looking great. I didn't put the camera app up before I started today, so things are a little bit yucky. Sometimes it takes a minute for that overhead camera to kind of get itself put together. Give me a second here. You know me, I'm a kind of a perfectionist. That kind of thing drives me crazy. So let me go ahead and just do this. Autofocus. That should help it. There we go. Look how nice and sharp that thing got. Put the HDR back on again. It's going to be fantastic. There we go. Looks better, I think, right? I don't know. Whatever. Here we go. Good morning. Let's get it on. Let's go to, let's make that $1 million, right? We're doing our little morning challenge here. We're in Buckeye Slim's $1 Million Challenge. I'm doing it every day. You're supposed to do like one segment per month or whatever. I'm just doing it every day. Here we go. We got, we're month 2 rather. So our buy-in is $500. We got to win $150 4 times. I've done it 3 times. So we're pushing our luck here a little bit. Yesterday we did the Horseman and it totally worked. I don't see a reason not to do it again, but I'm going to make a little change. I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive with it. We're going to put $100 down there on the don't. And we're gonna put, let's get a point first. And then once we have a point established, I'll do some stuff. Here we go. It's gonna be a 6. All right, let's go here. I don't love that very much, but whatever. Let's do $100 in the, or 25 in the come, 25 in the field, 25 on the 5, and $30 on the 8. And then we'll get the inside numbers. Okay, I'm gonna grab a quarter in reds. Cap that 8 off, and we'll grab the 4 and 10. We got the whole thing covered, right? We got the field, we got all the box covered. I'm going to put my 3 come bets up as they come, and hopefully we can get them set. If they don't get set, and we 7 out, we're going to burn half our bankroll in the first roll. But let's try and get these come bets up here for free, if we can help it. All right, let's go. And we got, here we go. That's a yo 6-5. I'm going to pull the dice out for you. There's a 6. There's the 5. So that's a $50 winner. That's a winner in the come and the field, which helps me stay above the 50% tread and water mark. That's going to be the 7. Okay, well, whatever. That kind of sucks, but does it? What did we lose here? We gave it a shot. We're going to lose $125. We're going to win, guess what? $125. Now that could have been a paycheck, right? We could have been done right there. But I wanted to try getting ourselves up in here. Now let's do something smart. We won down here. I'm going to take the $100 as greens. Actually, no, I'll put in the rack as 100. We'll put in the rack as $100. I'm going to regress this down though to $75. We're going to make it look like 75. A little bit of regression up and pull on that line. All right, it's come on out. $75 here, but we've locked a little bit. So I've got my rack right now. If I make this look nice, there's 200, There's 400. There's 75 bucks over here. Let's go. Coming out, we got a 3, a 1, 2, tree, ace, deuce. That's $75. That feels pretty good to me. We're going to go up and pull, and let's look at where we are. There is 200, 300, 400, 500 bucks we started with. There's 125. So we're not quite to our 150 yet. Okay, we need another win somewhere to make it to 150. Let's keep rolling. There's a 5. Point's going to be 5. Let's do the same stupid aggressive move. Field, come. And we'll get the 5, 6, and 8. I'll take that quarter, make her look like nickels. Let's cap these 2 off, and I'll grab, I'll leave the 4 and 10 open. We'll just let the field be the 4 and 10. Let's get a hit on the way to a come bet being set and then get out of Dodge, shall we? 1, 2, 3, that's not great. What happens though, we lose the come, which sucks. Win in the field, nobody cares. Here we go. Oh my God, we got a 7. We got a 7 that blows. We're gonna lose 110. We're gonna win, guess what, 125, right? A little bit of 6, 7, 8 here, aggressively playing it, but guess what? That's gonna be our starting bankroll. There's 500 bucks right there. This right here is 150, $165. So we're out again. We did our job. We got our 150. That's our 4th day in a row of winning it. That's fantastic. So I'm going to put the 150 here in the good side. So the way we're doing this is now in the good half of the rack, we're going to move into the next month. So I'm going to take these win markers away. We should have enough in here between all this stuff, I think, to fund our $1,000 for the next month. I think that's the way this thing works. If I'm not mistaken on the way Buckeye has it set up. There's 100. There's 200 actually. Oh shit, 50 bucks. What I've got in the rack between month 1 and month 2 is 1,000, 1,200, 1,200 and whatever that is, 1,267 bucks or something like that, right? Our buy-in for month 2 is 1,000 bucks. We're going to be buying in for $1,000. What I've got over here is $266 in excess money. So if we happen to burn the 1,000, we can restart the whole thing. But that's it. We got month 2 done. So now we're moving into month 3. And according to Buckeye, from month 3 forward, I can stay at month 3. I'm always going to have enough money to kind of keep staying there. So we did it. We did it. We got through 2 months clean with some weird strategy. I probably should have stayed straight horseman today. We would have been just fine. But I wanted to try something a little bit different, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. We'll do it differently every day. But yeah, there it is. There's your morning $1 million roll. $1 million roll, right? I got through 6 in a row so far. You got to win like, I don't know, 97 in a row to win the whole thing. Something like that. It's going to take a miracle to get it done, for sure. But next month we have $1,000. I got to win 600 bucks or 200 bucks 6 times. I don't got to win them in a row, right? I just got to, over the course of the month, somehow win 200 bucks 6 times. Doesn't matter how I get there. I don't have to do it in 6 sessions. I can do 400 bucks in 1 session and knock a couple of them out. So we can be aggressive. We can do some interesting different things and just kind of make it happen. So here we go with the regular show. Let's jump in. Let's jump in and talk about stuff. There we are right there. I'll update that tomorrow. We're going to move the yellow down a notch. We'll be on month 3. Today, I got some updates for you on CGTV. So part of it relates to Craps for the Cure too. So I had to not strike a deal. I had to switch platforms yesterday. Found out through the course of watching people try and buy auction items that the old fundraising platform wasn't going to work. Doesn't do raffles very well. I found a new one that Veterans Moving Forward has already used. So we switched to that platform. As a part of all that, I want to rewind us a few months back where I finally got the CGTV registered as a LLC. We're about to, once Craps for the Cure is done, when I come back, because that's happening, Craps for the Cure. My work is exploding, as you probably have all heard by now. I'm going to start working really hard at making the move from YouTube to Vimeo, from Vimeo to Roku. We're going to start building the TV app. As soon as I get back from Craps for the Cure, all of my off hours are going to be in building the app that we go live with on TV sets. We'll still have a YouTube channel, of course. That'll never go away. But we're going to start looking at getting real sponsors and building a real app and being on real TVs, because YouTube's just taking too much damn money. Now, at some point, YouTube is important, because when you get to the certain subscriber level, 10,000 subscribers, we can do donations that are live during the chats. You can super chat me today. In 10,000 subscribers, you can super chat the charity, and it goes right to them, which is kind of cool. That's coming as soon as we get past Craps for the Cure. We got to get the subscribership up to make that happen, but I also want to make the TV push. I want to start bringing in people. Jack Ace, I've been talking to that poor guy forever. I'm like, I can't get him in just because we're just so scattered right now. I need focus. So I'm planning to focus after the event. Right now, I'm here on the event, but after that's over, this channel will change quite a bit, I hope. We'll do a quick update here on Red Cross, and we're going to jump into the regression week on Coffee and Craps. We're doing the parlay press, or not the parlay, we're doing the Paroli today. All right, Craps for the Cure update. Nothing big other than I changed platform, which I guess is kind of big. Let me show you the platform. I don't know if I have it up still or not. I may not have it up. Let me bring this over here. Hold on a second. You can see my browser. I think it's working. It's not quite open yet, but it'll be this is the old one or the new one? Yeah, this is the new one. This is going to be crapscure.betterworld.org. Here's the new hosting company for the auction. And what we've done is I was able to make everything raffles like they should be. These are all raffle items now. So you got the play live with HCS. You've got the free cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. You've got the heavy access power craps. You've got the hard hat and all the other great things that we've got. Jacob from Wait a Minute is putting his felt up. The great plaques from Dice Dr. Dan. All these things are here. And what you'll do now is I set an auction price. So every one of these things, these top ones up here have a raffle ticket price of $100 each. I'm only letting 100 tickets go. So you have a 1 in 100 chance of winning any one of these things for each of your $100 shots at it. The rest of them are going to be $10, $25 for the raffle tickets. You can bid on multiple things that way, but this platform supports the raffle. I can actually let you buy a bunch of raffle tickets and place them where you want to place them on the things you want. The other platform didn't have that right. The wording was weird. It was confusing, and I didn't want to have any kind of legal problems. So this is going to be the way that we do this year. Vets moving forward already has an account here. They can put the money right into their account. It's going to be lit. It's going to happen. So this is great. This will open up November 1st. I'm going to do the final tweaks here. We'll open up November 1. You can start buying raffle tickets ahead of the event and get your name in the hat. The event is going to be a lot of us asking for money live. Hopefully we get the raffle filled before the event even starts. We'll start pushing that hard November 1. So there's that. So that's your update there. We have a new platform for the giving. And I want to call this out too, because I'm not even sure if he's here to hear it. Sometimes when I do this, the people that I call out aren't here, but Jeff from Atlanta Craps, he wrote me yesterday. He's on his shows. He's been doing the show for the whole year, right? All his tournament play, all the super chats, all the things he's doing to kind of, you win the money and you donate it back. $4,000 they've raised over there for this already. $4,000. And we know we have somebody who said they're going to make it look like 5. So we're going to roll into this event, hopefully with the auction items basically bought out, or raffle tickets sold in big quantities, plus Jeff's $4,000 or $5,000 he's bringing in. We're going to roll into this event with a really good head start towards the $50,000 goal. I think we can do it. I really believe we can get it done. So it's going to be a lot. And one thing I'm considering doing, by the way, is having the event live. Obviously live at Casino Quest, all of us playing live, interviews, all the things that we keep talking about doing live at the event. But additionally, I think after, we're going to be there from 10 to 7 because that's Casino Quest hours. I'm thinking about it from 8 o'clock all the way until 10 o'clock the next morning, running on CGTV live, all the interviews and promo spots that I've got. I'm going to make like a 10-hour video that'll play in the overnight. So overnight, there will still be things happening on the channels. it'll be a telethon. This won't be live with us talking during those hours, but we'll see if I can pull that off or not. That's going to be a big trick. So we'll see if it happens. Anyway, that's your Craps for the Cure update for today. Daily paycheck so far, man. I'm telling you, I'm crossing my fingers here. So good. The Red Cross is 8-0. It's won $2,200. We're at the point now where I could have that really bad day and burn the bankroll and would be even. We're like one win away from being able to say, well, if we burn it, we're going to be okay, right? It's doing well. I just finished up upstairs in the garage on a 2-day 38 roller. So I rolled all day yesterday, never 7'd out, came in today, rolled another whatever it was. You can't not win if you're rolling like that, right? There's no way not to win when you're rolling good. The nice thing about the Red Cross is that it's a pretty quick hitter. It's so aggressive with the field money that you just need probably 4 total hits in the box. Anything in the box, 4 hits, and you're basically out. It's that quick. Getting 4 hits is hard. That's why I start with the don't pass. I start with a don't pass. If we don't get the 4, we get the don't, parlay it up, and it comes right back pretty quick. Today, we actually didn't do great on the don't pass. We lost our come out roll. We lost on a point. I switched Baccarat style to the pass line. Got a pass line winner parlay to hit the parlay. That got us our paycheck. Like, it wins for different reasons. Today, it did not win in the box. It won on the line. Other days, it wins in the box. So far, so good. It's a good quick hitter. It's very aggressive. It's fun as hell to play. A little bit butt clenchy in the first couple of rolls. You're always kind of worried because you got $400 out there and you're like, I don't know if I like this or not. But so far, man, we're doing all right with it. And I think the exercise and discipline has been fun and good. And it's not the grind that the 3-point Molly was, but the 3-point Molly, I always had this sense that it was going to come back. This one, I've seen it go bankrupt a couple of times. So I know it's coming. I just hope it doesn't come in the next 12 days. So there's that update for you. Let's move ahead and go and get into the positive progressions, the applying pressure thing. So like I say all the time, you can approach craps 3 ways. You can be same betting all the time. Just put your bets up there and collect your money. Same bet, same bet, same bet. Not a bad way to play. It actually does okay if you're diligent about it. You can be a negative player, meaning like Wayland's Way Craps does, where you lose, you raise your bets. We call it a negative progression. You raise your bets higher, higher, higher as you lose, so that you capture all those losses when you finally do win. We did a whole set of shows on that in the last week or so. That's a way to play, but you need a ton of bankroll to do it. This week, we're switching gears and doing applying pressure, progressing bets, hammering wins. So basically, the idea is you stay low as long as you can, right? When you're losing, you're at 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. You're not losing your shirt. If you win, you start applying pressure. If you win again, you apply more pressure. You win again, you keep applying pressure. That's the idea. If you are at the lowest point you can be when the first win happens, that might be the beginning of a wave. And like I say all the time, we can't predict when a wave is coming. You cannot predict when 4 in a row is going to happen for you, but 4 in a row happens all the time. So the idea is to bet low and be there on the first hit, hit it. Hit it again, ride that wave. When you catch that variant, that 4 in a row in the field, or the 4 wins in a row, the 4-point fire bet, you got to put your foot on the gas a little bit and bet into it. Now, coming out heavy and staying heavy is dangerous. Coming out low and building up with the wave, I think, is the way to do it. And that's what this week is all about. You may bleed it out. Yesterday, we bled out 1 unit. I lost 10 units, 1 unit at a time yesterday. Never got the wave to really hit. You do need the miracle run. We're looking for 4 in a row. This is all about getting 4 wins in a row on some of these strategies. So with that said, the first day we did RUP, right? Where you aren't betting low. You start out with a in my case, a 3-unit bet. First win, regress down to 2 units. You win 3, you pull 1 off of your bet, so you're bringing 4 units back to your rack, which means you're up a unit in profit. So the first hit locks a profit for you, and then from that point on, up a unit, pull the rest. Up a unit, pull the rest. As you go, that thing builds up a ton of steam, and if you catch 4 wins in a row, it's a 12-unit profit for you. It's a beautiful thing. Now, knowing that, you can go out there basically 4 times. 3 times 4 is 12. On the 4th one, if you hit your 4 in a row, you're even. You're going to have lost, right? So it takes a minute to recover on that one. That's the only problem there. But your first win does lock a profit when you get it, which we love. Yesterday, we did the parlay pressure, which is my preferred way to play because the parlay pressure starts out at 1 unit, which I like that better than the 3. You catch your 4 in a row, it's not going to win you 12, but it's going to go on and build up quicker than the RUP. Both of them are designed to kind of start at that wave and build out through it. This one is hugely powerful on a long streak. You need 2 wins to lock the profit in. And if you're going to be chopped around like yesterday, you're not going to win. And that's what happened to us yesterday's demo. Today, we're just going to go all in. Today's going to be all or nothing. We're going to lay it out on the table and hope to God we get it. We need 3 consecutive parlays, 4 wins, basically, right? That's it. That's the system, right? If you pull it off, it's going to win you 15 units. You basically get 10 cracks at it, right? If you think about 1 unit as your starting point, you get 10 cracks at it. And even on the 10th one, if that wins the 4th in a row, it's a 5-unit win. You're locking it up, okay? The cons on this one, 4 in a row is hard to get, right? 50-50 bet, you got about a 6% chance of getting 4 in a row ever. It happens, and you need the miracle to happen, but here we go, okay? Let's do it. This is going to be all or nothing, but again, it's 1 unit at a time. So you're going to take 10 cracks at getting 4 in a row. And we'll see what happens. Let's go to the table. Let's run back on over there, and I'm going to zoom into it. Trust the rolls. You know, I'm not going to lie to you on the rolls. So just trust me that I'm doing the right thing here. And let's go. We're going to put, let's take this. This is the bankroll for the, that's the Buckeye Slim $1 million bankroll. Let's put, I'm going to do it again. We'll just keep doing it. We'll do the field because it's quick, but I want you to imagine yourself doing this on the line and having this being line bets, pass line or don't pass line, where you have come out winners that are going to help you out, and you have the fire bet, 4 shooters in a row, 7 out. That can happen, right? So 4 in a row happens here. Just takes a while. We only have 15 minutes, so I'm going to give you a demo in the field where I can get a resolution every minute. Let me show you what it looks like, though. Let's pretend that this happens. Let's pretend we can do it. Here comes a bunch of white chips, right? You start with 1, okay? On your first win, you win 1, and you parlay it. On your second win, you win 2, and you parlay it. On your third win, you win 4, and you parlay that. Now what we've got out here is 8 units out here, okay? You win 8 units. You started out with 1. Your net is 15 units. That's how the Paroli works. It's a complete, right? You got to have a miracle happen. That 4th win is a 15-unit pop, which is awesome if you can pull it off. If you can pull it off. There's a big old if statement there, right? But you got 10 cracks at it. If you lose 9 of these things, right? You lose 9 units, right? Trying it. And the 10th one, you catch 4 in a row. That 10th one wins 15 units, which means you recover your 9 plus 6. You're out with a nice paycheck, right? 6 units out of 10. That's pretty damn good paycheck right there, right? Let's see if we can't do it. Let's take that puck off. We don't care about the puck. We're going to do a field play, right? Let's try and catch 4 field wins in a row and pull this thing off. And again, I want you to imagine yourself doing this on the lines where it's more safe, right? More predictable, less volatile, less streaky. But here we're looking for a streak. We're looking for a streak that's going to be good for me, all right? Oh, no, I just dropped all my chips. Hang on a second. I just had a big old disaster back here on my chips. Hold on. What do we roll? We rolled a 10 out there, by the way. So let me pull the dice back up to you so you can see. And here's the 4. Here's the 6. That's a 10. Okay. So the Paroli, no discipline. It's a 1-unit win, and bam, it's stacked on up. Here we go. Looking for 4 in a row. Can I catch 4 in a row? There's the second one in a row. There's a 10, right? There's that. 2 units. Stack it up. Again, no pulling back. You could go, okay, I'm going to be a baby and pull back my 1 and be safe. No, the Paroli is going for the cheese right here, okay? Going for the cheese. Let's go. Hey, there's a 4. Look at us. Out of the gate, 3 in a row, okay? Now, you want to be that guy and run out of here? right? On the first shooter, I got 3 in a row. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units in profit. If I'm playing for a paycheck from $1,000, that is 10% right there. Or I'm sorry, that was $250, right? That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know what percent. What's 175 out of 250? That's like 75% profit right there. That's okay, but it's not okay for me. We're going all in. This is all or nothing. 3 in a row with the Paroli. Okay, 3 in a row. Miracle time. You ready for the miracle? I don't even want to throw the dice. I want to pretend I got a miracle. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Hold on. I'm going to rub my hand on the table. Clap my fingers together. Here we go. 4 in a row. Can Johnny get 4 in a row in the field? How about a 12? Wouldn't it be great? Oh, we got an 8. It would have been so awesome to have popped the 12 on this thing, right? And triple that bad boy up. So we lose all of it. We lose all that money, right? What did you lose? You lost the 1, right? We had 1 out of our rack we lost. Now, again, you could have absolutely ran out of here after the 3rd hit. That's a huge hit right there, right? If it happens. But we lost 1 unit. And what I'm telling you with this thing is you start out with the smallest possible bet. Table minimum in our case, maybe $25. Smallest possible bet is what you're going to put at risk. You're looking for the miracle, right? Looking for a miracle. Let's catch a miracle, right? We'll do it 10 times. We're either going to make it or we're not going to make it. There's a 6, 4, 2, 6 that rolled over on me. It was behind the thing. It's a 4, 2. There's your 2. We lose it. That's 2. Boy, that would have been, how cool would it have been to have hit 4 in a row out of the gate like that, right? There's a 6, 2, 8. That's another loss right there. It's easy to not get 4 fields 4 times in a row. It's hard to get 4 fields. There's 4 in a row non-fields, right? I wish the craps had like a field and a no field. Like you could pick your poison. Wouldn't that be cool? Because no field happens, I think, as often as the field happens on the no side. There's 5 in a row. 5 no fields in a row. God. Somebody out there in chat saying, you got to roll a field number before you go back into the field. It don't matter. There's a 9. There's a 9. Here we go. Win parlay. The first of 4 in a row. Come on, baby. Nope. 6. Well, we had some fun there for a minute, didn't we? We had some fun. We had fun for a minute, and now the fun's going to go. We may have to take a marker out again. 8. Damn, dude. All right, there's the... After hitting 3 in a row to start the day, we've now ripped through 7 losers. Okay, there it is. A 9. Parlay it. 11. Yeah. All right, here we go. There's 2 in a row. Parlay it. Let's go. Come on. 9. Haha. 3 in a row. Let's do it again. Right? There's our 4-unit win. Right? Let's parlay all that up. There's 8 units out there. Let's get our money. Actually, you know what? 8 units is my money back. Right? If you wanted to be like that, you start over again. Right? You can start the whole process again, try again. But hell, we're right here. The whole point was to get this roll. And there it is. There's the 314. Booyah. Okay? Bam, 4 in a row. Just like that. What we do? Check me out. There's 8 units back in the rack. Okay? That puts our rack back to even. That is 8 units in profit. Now, again, it made 15, but we were down a bunch. So we had to recover the 7 that we had lost earlier. And now we have an 8-unit profit. We started with 10. We made 8 on the miracle run. Boom. Right? Isn't that cool? Right? If it happens for you, it's cool. When it doesn't happen and you rip through 10 in a row like we almost did there, kind of sucks, right? But this happens down here more often than you think, right? The field's too streaky, we know this, but it's fast for me here on the show. How many times does somebody make, a come out 7, come out 11, and make 2 points? That's 4 in a row on the pass line. That's 4 in a row down here on the pass line. You follow me? Same on the don't, right? Come out 3, shooter misses a point. Next shooter sets a point, 7's out. Next shooter, come out 2, sets a point, 7's out. That's 4 in a row in the don't pass. That happens all the time. Happens all the time on these 2 here. And again, if you're betting minimum, you can rock that out and catch a little wave right there. That's how you catch a little streak and make money on it. Imagine that in roulette, where it's red, 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 red. How many times have you seen 4 reds in a row, 4 odds in a row, 4 evens in a row? That's the idea here with the Paroli. So this one here is kind of cool, and you're out and you start over again. The parlay press in that same situation, yesterday's move would have been this. In 4 in a row fields, it takes 1, it wins 1, you parlay it. You win 2, you stay at 2. Third win, you win 2, you parlay it, and the fourth win, you win 4. From your initial 1, the whole thing only gets you 9, right? The parlay press leaves you with 9 units after 4 hits. This one here is 15 units after 4 hits. Double trouble. You can start over again and go for another 4 in a row. With the parlay press, now you're back out there with a 4-unit bet, restarting the process from here, right? That's why I say one of them builds a little higher and faster, or gets you there faster. One of them builds you over the longer period of time. Fun stuff, right? The progressions like that are great. How does that work up in here, right? What if we had, what if you, let's just do a what if. I'll put on the 9. What if you had a roll where you said, you know what? I'm going to do the Paroli on the box numbers, and I just don't care, right? I won some excess money, or maybe I regressed. Maybe I went 160 across or whatever, and I regressed down and I built back up, and I've got, let's say I've earned $100 in profit, and I'm sitting out here in this spot, and I've got everything covered for a quarter. I've already locked up my session profit for the day, and I just don't care. This is money I'm willing to completely waste the money. What does a Paroli look like on a number? If you say, I'm just not going to collect, right? Well, how's it look? And we'll keep the bets evenish, right? The 9 would pay $35 in the first hit, okay? You can just go green unit presses with it. We'll take the $10 back, right? That's hit 1. Hit 2, 50 pays 70, and you can press that up. Full on press, okay? If you wanted to, make the reds go back up there, right? Keep the bets looking nice and even. That's our second hit, by the way. We're at 125. Now we win 175. That's our third hit, pays 175. You make that whole thing look like $300, and that pays 420, right? If you can grab 4 hits on a number up in the box from one $25 unit, you end up with $700, $725, which I'm going to guess is just about 15 times 25. What's 15 times 25? I said you win 15 units. 15 times 25 is 300. It's almost $400, right? That's the 400 here. The excess comes from the extra spiff, right? The extra little bit. That ain't bad, right? If you can stomach not taking any money off the table for 4 hits on a number, it does damage on a number, right? Would you ever do this out of your rack? Hell to the no, right? But if you had 1 profit and you were out there at whatever level you wanted, and you wanted to try something insane from a quarter, 4 hits later looks like $700, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's do it again. Make sure my math is right, right? There's 50, right? That's hit 1. Here's hit 2. Hit 2 takes me to $125, right? That looks like 125. That's 2 hits in, right? Your third hit in, 175, right, brings you to a $300 bet. That's so awesome, right? And it comes back at 400 and change. My God. 420. How awesome. Look at that. $25 to $725. That is pretty freaking cool if you can stomach it. If you can handle not pulling any money back, all the numbers work the same. What would it be on a 10? Can you imagine, right? Full Paroli, that pays $50. 75 pays 150. Hit number 2, you're up here at 2 1/4. Hit number 3, that pays 200, $450, right? Hit number 4, I don't know what that looks like. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $675. 1350, right? 1350 off that hit. 1,350 when that hits. 25 bucks, looking like, I don't know, 1,000, 1,500, 1,900, 2 grand. Let's make 25 look like 2 grand and 4 hits. You have the balls to do that? That's the Paroli. The Paroli is designed to give you the chance at a miracle, okay? From a 1 unit bet. You got to be willing to burn the 1 unit and wait it out for 4. It's insane if you can pull that off. That's actually kind of a cool thing. I love the Paroli from profit, or I love the Paroli as my line bet walk up. I love the Paroli as a red-black high-low on the roulette table. I love the Paroli in Baccarat. Come on out. Let me catch 4 in a row. Let me catch 4 in a row and walk the hell out, right? It's a beautiful thing. It's one of the first aggressive systems I ever learned. I learned it at the Baccarat table from a guy who was there for hours and hours and hours. This is what he did. This is the only way he played. That's how I learned it. And on a 50-50 bet, that thing is great. In the box, it can destroy the box. If you catch one up there, whew, baby, that destroys the box. But you got to get 4 in a row, and you got to never bring it back. You got to never bring it back. All right? Yeah, do that with casino free play. The only problem with casino free play is you got to play it 50-50, right? The casino free play has got to be played on the big 6 or 8. You can play the big 6 or 8. You can play casino free play in the field, but oftentimes they won't pay you on the 2 and 12 double. You'll get 1-to-1. But yeah, it's a good way to start it out, right? You throw some free play out there, and you can turn that thing into something. Now the casino free play, again, I should call this out too. You need 5 hits, because when you win, all they do is convert the paper into a chip. So you put $25 casino free play on the big 6 or 8 and 6 rolls, they take the paper and give you a quarter. It's basically like laundering money. So you don't get anything out of the first hit. You just get actual money for the first hit. Then you go from there. So you need 5 in a row to make it work. But yeah, that's the Paroli, guys. That's actually, it's a super cool, aggressive system. I love that one. The only thing I don't love about it is you take nothing back. Nothing comes back to your rack unless you get all 4. Kind of sucks, right? The RUP, you're bringing money back all the time. 4 hits in that one is 12 units, right? Versus the 15. The parlay press, 4 units is 9. 4 wins is 9 units in profit, but you're set up to go further with it. That one's designed to keep going. The RUP designed to keep going. This one is designed to just, punch somebody in the face and get on out. That's what the point is. Tomorrow, we're going to do the numbered progression systems. There's a billion of them. I'm going to pick a couple, right? We'll just do a couple of progressions tomorrow, and that'll be it. Then we'll do Friday Follies. And Friday Follies, I got to talk to Waylon. I'll give you a little preview here. I owe him a phone call. We're going to do something ridiculous with the Red Cross. We're going to do like an Iron Cross, Martingale, Crazy Town. We'll do it Bubble Craps level. We'll do like a Martingale Iron Cross somehow. I don't know how it's going to look, but there we go. Let me check for questions here before I get out. Let's see. Check for PCs up here. I need my glasses so I can see stuff. Yes, I need a production manager. Well, at some point, here's the thing, guys. And I'll be perfectly honest. This is going back to the CGTV thing. I would love to quit my job and do this all day long. I mean, not to sound cocky, but I think I'm pretty good at this. Our production quality is okay. I'm an okay speaker. I'm a decent teacher. Got a lot of ideas. We have a big audience. I think we could do this full time. However, there's no money in this. There's no money here. YouTube pays you squat, a couple $100 a month if you're lucky. You need an investor to come in and say, here's a pile of money. Go make a TV channel for me, right? And we'll split the money. That's what we need, right? Or I need a big sponsor to come swooping in here. Like I need Caesars to come in and pay us $1 million a year as a primary sponsor. Then we can do it, right? I would do this all day long. I would hire somebody full time to be a production manager. I would buy better equipment, right? We'd pay everybody, but that's not. Unfortunately, that's not the thing right now. We had to build it up from the bones, and that's how we're going to do it. It'll take a while, but stick with me. We'll be okay. Yeah, Dice Dr. Dan, right? I was trying to play a part here, but sure. When I hit that first one, and I was up 70%. Like the first shooter, 3 in a row. you're looking at that 7-unit win. You're like, man, I got to get the hell out of here. That's pretty awesome, right? I should have left, right? I probably would have left in a real casino. You pull up a 3-level Paroli off in the first unit you put out there to gamble with. Bye-bye. Get on out of there, right? That's pretty fun. I'm going to get you playing roulette. These, I'm telling you, these 50-50 bets with these progression systems and the negative ones too, right? Like the 31. Ken's going to do the 31 this week coming up. I think tonight, actually. That type of thing on a 50-50 bet, when you catch 4 or 5 in a row, which happens all the time. If you're low, boom, catch it. It's the way. It's the way to do it. Yeah, same betting in roulette and baccarat will kill you. Same betting in craps, you can make it work. Same betting in those games will destroy you. Yeah, the 4-10, we just did it. I just showed you that. Yeah, at the end. Start the million in real life. What I do when I go to Vegas every year, I always do the YOLO. I YOLO it. I start with $64 at one table, and I YOLO once every session the whole time I'm in Vegas, and even put that into the bubble craps machines. Trying to make the one year I made really good money with the YOLO. The $300 challenge I will do at some point. Start it for real, and I'll log that out. That'd be kind of fun, actually. All right, I'm out, guys. Let's go. Final thoughts are this. Thanks again. I always thank you for this. What do we have? We have like what, 40 people here watching me be an idiot and bet like a maniac. Do what I say here, right? Don't do what I do. I'm not advocating to go out there with black chips, put them in the field, and parlay 4 times, and that's going to be your go home, right? I use the field as a demonstration because I can roll fast. I can get you a result every roll. That's why I use the field, just because it's quick. That style of betting is a little safer in other games where it's closer to 50-50. The lines have a different rhythm to them. The field is a little too much, like this, right? But look at how you can turn 1 unit into a lot with simple math. That's how you overcome, I hate to say it like this, so don't quote me here. That's how you overcome the house edge. That's how you make the house edge not hurt so much. You're still getting hurt by not being paid correctly on the bets, but when you can stack a few wins and run out with a big stack like that, it lowers the impact of that on your life. Where you same bet, you feel that, and that bleed becomes more real. It's harder to make money when you're staying level like this. You've got to increase the bets in the wave, bet into the variant, and have fun with that. Go on your own tables and do it in Crapsy. Play that in Crapsy when Jeff rolls or when Alfredo rolls or in LFC tonight. Just play in Crapsy that way. Just pick a couple of bets, do it, and see what happens, right? You go to LFC tonight and somebody pulls off a 30 roller and you have 160 across and they hit one number 4 times. You can see what happens there. It's, $700, $1,000. Pretty awesome. Get out of here, guys. Thanks for joining. I'll see you in the morning for another episode of Daily Paycheck, Coffee and Craps. And with that said, God bless. Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Bye.